Welcome to another edition of Along the Rock, brought to you by the Radar Free Press. I'm your host, Nathan Stahr, and with me today from the Sterling Rock Falls Childcare, I have the director, Indy Douglas.
Hello, hello.
Indy, thank you for joining us today. So can you give a little bit of information and history on the Child Care Center?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just speaking with one of the board members this morning, actually, and we were going through some of the papers, and I found our certificate dating back to 1976, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised. They were out at Woodlawn. We've been in Wallace School. We didn't have our own building, though, until 2002. That's when we had our new building built, and that's where we are now on 1840 West Beaver Street.
Oh, wow. So how important is it for early childhood education for the level of kids that you deal with?
Yeah, absolutely. Research has shown time and time again that this age is critical. These kids are absorbing so much information so quickly. Just think about how much they're growing too. You basically quadruple your body size in your first year. Imagine what your brain is going through. Just from a personal example, my wife and I, our child is working with their grandmother to learn Tagalog because it's just so, it gets me so excited to watch those light bulb moments. Mm-hmm. But there's just so much information processing, and those, like I said, I call them light bulb moments where they get something, and you just see them popping off all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it's at my age, I have a harder time learning new things. So, yeah, when I was a child, it seems like everything was so much easier to learn, memorize, things along that line. Now I'm lucky if I even know my own name half the time.
Same, yeah.
So can you kind of give us a little bit of an idea of what the kids do at the center during a day?
Yeah, absolutely. So a typical day, a center is so much more now. We start at about 6:45 in the morning. Everybody flows in, parents are dropping off, going early to work. Then we have a breakfast time. We we split off after breakfast to go to our classrooms. We do some circle time, we do some small groups. DCFS wants some outdoor gross motor activity, fancy word for recess.
Yeah.
We take some lunch, we take a nap, eat some snack, then we go back out to play. We structure ourselves very similarly to a school day because, my background is education. That's kind of the thing I want to bring to this center. But also, the state of Illinois really wants it too. We're getting a huge umbrella organization that's going to bring DCFS, the school system, the at-home system together and make them really start communicating more.
That's nice. So in the last couple of years, I know that schools have had issues with staffing teachers. So how does that work for you guys? Do you struggle with that, or is it?
Yeah, oh yeah. I was just looking at the statistics, and over half of teachers feel like they're not getting paid enough. They feel like they're not being respected enough. They feel like their job is asking too much of them. Like I just said, we do breakfast, but now not only am I a teacher, now I'm a server, and now I don't have all the answers how to fix that, but there are lots of programs in place like the Smart Start Transition grants that we've been applying for and getting, which rather than paying minimum wage, hey, now I can get you nearly $18, $20 an hour, which is a great start and a great help. Obviously, there's more to be done, but, and a lot of programs in our area like Illinois Birth to Five, Sauk Valley Stars, the new OWL website that they just launched, it's for Ogle, Lee, and Whiteside County. All of these childcare resources, they're working on getting in the hands of parents. Now we're working on, how do we help support those teachers too? So while it is looking grim, I am hopeful. There is stuff in place, and we are making those steps.
So you've talked about a few grants and some funding opportunities. So schools also, another thing you talked about, teachers saying that they don't make enough. I know schools have struggled on certain things. So where does your funding come from?
Yeah, we've got our hands in a lot of cookie jars. One of the big ones is the CACFP, the Child and Adult Care Food Program. I believe that one is a federal level one where we get a refund on the food that we buy for the children, whether it's breakfast, lunch, snack. Like I said, the Smart Start Transition Grant to help pay salaries for teachers. 4Cs helps the families. I mean, that's something that, obviously you don't think about if you're a school, but if you're a daycare, you've got to charge for days. But Four Cs comes in and helps subsidize that. They only have to pay, I've seen co-pays as little as $1, which is very helpful for families, but also helpful for us.
Oh, wow. Oh, definitely.
But we also do a lot of fundraising as well, too. I mean, especially now where we just got done doing the Nothing Bunt Cakes. We did that one, and we've always got our ears to the ground listening to where there might be more opportunities.
Oh, yeah. So if someone was interested in filling an open position that you might have, what would be the best way of reaching out to you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I really think we brought ourselves to the 21st century. LinkedIn is a great way. I've always posting job openings when we have them, but I would never turn away somebody if they wanted to come to our door. I might be able to take a chance on you. That would be awesome. But we are looking for specifically qualified teachers. Those are what DCFS needs. You got to have 13 credit hours or your CDA. But I'm also willing to maybe help you, maybe figure that out.
Oh, yeah, nice. So is there anything else that you would like to get out to the community or to any prospective teachers that may be looking for jobs?
The biggest thing I can say is we're right here in your area. We're working hard to make sure that we bring quality childcare, not just quality childcare, but excellent childcare. And there's a lot of work to be done. I've got so many big plans, so many big dreams. We just got done talking with somebody. We're going to put in a garden,
Nice.
But whether it's paint, whether it's monetary donations, we'll accept it all because we truly believe that we are a part of this community. And if we can give back in some way, it's always nice to receive though too.
Oh, yeah,
I hate to be, shilling, but unfortunately when you're the director, that's what you got to do.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, you got to find out any opportunity you can. So, All right. Well, Indy, thank you for coming up and talking to us about the Child Care Center and everything that you guys do and what you're looking for. So,
Thank you so much.
all right. And I also want to thank our production crew as well as our viewers. Don't forget that the Radar Free Press is free, so we do rely on likes, shares, comments, and subscriptions to keep us going. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, check out theradar.online.